Yo, welcome back. Welcome back to the Crimson Chin Post. Welcome back. We are about to watch Morocco versus France. That is going to be one heck of a game. We have 15 minutes to the game. This is a World Cup quarterfinal. Not a normal. This is not a normal game. It has a lot of pressure, history, revenge, pride, all that in one match. France comes with the styles, Morocco coming with the belief. And if the game gets tight, Mbappé, anything can happen. So hopefully we're in for a treat. Me, I personally think France is going to edge it. I think they're going to sneak in the win. But we are in for again. Say, grab a seat, make your predictions, drop a comment, drop a like. Make sure you like. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of the streams. We're trying to watch as many games as we can. In the meantime, since we have 15 minutes to go, we can look up at the lineups, check out what people are saying. Maybe react to some stories. Yeah, because right now it's mostly Argentine hate going on online. There's a lot of controversy in the camp of Argentina. But let's see what we can find out online, as we wait for the game. See some lineups, hopefully. Just give me a second. Let me pull up the visuals. Okay. Did Morocco win or lose? I don't know, bro. Just run. The memes are already out. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. It's kind of hard to predict, but it's leaning more towards France, right? Here it is. I think the lineups should be out by now. Magnan, Conde, Upamecano, Saliba, Digne, Kone, Rabiot, Dembele, Olise, Desire Doué, and Mbappé. Yeah, France haven't been really changing their lineup. It's been almost the same. They've only been slotting in and out. Maybe Digne on one of the wing backs. Who did they have before Digne? There was someone who played. I think Lucas Hernandez. Is it Theo or Lucas? I think they're brothers. So one of them has been playing instead of Digne. Gusto comes off bench sometimes. Sharky too. Then for Morocco, we have Bonu. Ashraf Hakimi, this is the main guy. This is the guy. I think he's the best player on the team. He's up for the challenge. We have Brahim Diaz. Man, Morocco, the way they play, they don't have fear. They attack whoever you are. So we're kind of eager to see how they perform against this French team. Man, you get France. No one is stopping France right now. Like, they haven't even shifted into full gear in any of their games. That's the crazy thing. Did you guys see Henderson? Henderson got some freak accident during the Mexico game. Like, he broke his arm. So this is a warning just in case we find the video. But yeah, it was a crazy freak accident. He was like literally just jumping over the advertisement board and snapped his hand. It's crazy. If you've not seen the footage, yeah, I give you a warning before you go around looking for it. On the other hand, there's also breaking news they're giving. My theory is, it's not true, but dude, they're just making things easier for Argentina. Sorry to say, if you're an Argentina fan, when the conspiracies are starting to run wild, I'm telling you. Jero Konsa has been suspended by FIFA for the next 2 games. So even if they win against Norway, he's not gonna play against Argentina. Argentina is beating Switzerland. Does anyone else think they're not? Come on. Erling Haaland on the game versus England. They should be confident they'll qualify. I mean, they're England. Man, Erling Haaland, he tries to be humble. Like, I'm not buying this humility. I'm not buying it. Come on. Yeah, Kwanzaa is the one who is trending right now. Yeah, he has got his 2 game ban. I mean, they were actually thinking of they were thinking of appealing the red card, just like how America appealed their red card and got it, which was not even useful at the end because America got knocked out. Like, it wasn't even close. 4-1 was very humiliating, I'm sorry to say. Someone who is in the US, I kind of feel bad for America, but yeah, I mean, it was kind of like one team has players that really are like a kind of, not, I wouldn't want to say a level, maybe like a slightly higher level than the other, America didn't have enough. Like, they've been playing a bunch of countries, but they hadn't met a real test. And Belgium was like their first real test, and it didn't go very well for America. Will be suspended for game potentially if he receives a yellow card against Norway. Okay, Bellingham, no yellow cards, please, because you're just gonna give Argentina a final. I mean, Argentina is really going to get to the final. There's the conspiracy that Argentina has been helped to reach this World Cup final. They're making things easy for them, apparently, because of maybe Messi factor, but a lot, especially in that Egypt game, a lot of their decisions, there are some decisions were debatable, but that foul, I can see why they gave it. The one where they refused Egypt's second goal, I can see why they refused it. I mean, it was light, but it was outside the box. So, and then the same thing happened to Salah inside the box, but it was light. The level of persecution these referees handle usually, when it's inside the box, they're usually more strict to give out fouls. They're hesitant, you just don't give out any. Otherwise, penalties would be moving around so easily. But outside the box, in the midfield area, they give free kicks for light taps. I've seen that happen countless number of times. So I can see why they cancelled that goal. However, Egypt does feel robbed, and there were some fouls that were questionable at best. Yeah, Erling Haaland. Talking about England, I mean, let's see what they do. But today we are focusing on France. Morocco. We're ready to see what the Moroccans are gonna do against a very strong France, very strong French team. Look at the stats. Look at the head-to-head. France have won basically every game they've played. Win against Senegal, win against Iraq, win against Norway. They even met Norway before, so that could help them if they meet Norway again. Sweden, win. Paraguay, they won that too. Morocco, they drew against Brazil. Won against Scotland. Won against Haiti. Won against Netherlands. Won against Canada. Okay, so even Morocco has had a good head-to-head. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not clicking this. if you know, you know. Paris prepares for potential riots ahead of France versus Morocco. I mean, France is always in chaos whenever there's such a big game. If you remember PSG, when they won the final, there were riots too, man. I don't know what happens. Stores in Paris are closing and authorities are setting up protections in anticipation of riots regardless of the outcome of France versus Morocco. But you see that all the referees for the France-Morocco game are Argentine. Like, I mean, that's another fishy thing. If FIFA is trying to like claim their innocence and there's no corruption, they are not making a very strong case for themselves. Paris getting ready for France tomorrow. Paris prepares for the worst. They're boarding up their stores, locking up their shops. I mean, how serious is this? And is this even real? It could be AI. Nowadays you have to question everything before you accept what you're looking at. Yeah, it's just people talking about if France wins, if France loses. It's the same preparation. Okay, so just that one meme of people going to riot regardless of the result. Saibari out of World Cup quarterfinal versus France. Oh, this dude, the striker. This guy was really good. Even Morocco doesn't have their striker. That's okay. So, I mean, I guess that's an advantage to France. The 25-year-old Bayern Munich player who scored 3 goals in the group stage and nailed a key penalty against the Netherlands limped off in the 3-0 win over Canada. Coach Mohamed Obi, I hope that's the pronunciation, confirmed he's not ready for the 4 p.m. kickoff at Gillette Stadium, but hopes he will return later. Morocco chases history as the first African nation in the quarters twice. Yeah, so there is that. Yeah, this guy is going to be a huge miss for Morocco. Like, he is really good. He presses. Yeah, he does need a few chances to score for sure, but he knows how to press and keep the foot on the gas, So yeah, that's kind of sad for Morocco. Who everyone is supporting in today's France versus Morocco match. Yeah, the whole world is supporting Morocco. I don't know about that. I mean, like, honestly, I don't want Argentina to win it, but they might. And the only team that can stop them is Morocco. Is France. My bad. The only team that can stop them is France. But, a lot of people are supporting Morocco. Yeah, so today's the quarterfinal, guys. Welcome to the Crimson Chin Post. If you're just joining us, please grab a seat. We're going to watch France versus Morocco. The game is about to start. We've looked at the lineups. It's the usual culprits, for lack of better words. We are going to see some good football today. So let's dive into the game and see. They're probably doing the national anthems. Who thinks Mbappé is going to score? Do you guys believe he's putting the ball in the net today? That would be a treat. Olise, I don't think has scored a goal this World Cup. Either one or he has not scored at all. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're at the Gillette Stadium. Anyone who is wondering. Saliba. Man, I'm still hurt over Brazil's exit. This time it's Desire Due. So it's Bakola who has benched. Morocco, imagine they got to penalties. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, I'm telling you. Are they trending yet? Let's check. Not yet. Little Italy is trending for anyone who watches politics. Apparently, Mobdani put up a chat and left out Little Italy, and people are mad about that. Okay, we have their number 14 on the trending. Some of these trends are manufactured, guys. So this is just food for thought. Sometimes you see someone number 1 and no one is talking about anything that's going on there just because someone is selling a product. And it's usually Bitcoins or like stocks. Those are the guys who usually manufacture trends. Making it easy for Muslim followers. France has 5 Muslim players. All Morocco players are Muslim. Support Morocco. Okay. All right, the game is starting soon. What did they say? Gianni Infantino's daughter supports Argentina, and he's probably, come on, these are the conspiracies I was talking about. Like, it's been going on ever since the Egypt game. Anyway, the game is about to start. We're about to dive in. Grab a seat. We're about to watch another quarterfinal and see who is going to win this game. All right, let's go. France in the light, I would say light green. It's very light jersey, and Morocco in their classic red and green. Red shirt and green pants, green shorts with the red socks. All right, France starting. Passing from the back, as usual. Just trying to compose themselves. Okay, Morocco looking like they want to early press. I mean, some of these matches, they should turn it to like basketball, intercepted by the Moroccan player, goes out for a throw-in for France. All right, France trying to move the ball from the back. Close down, foul to France. Looks like Kone was trying to drive the ball, but it's closed down. Foul on Kone. On the right side in the midfield. Olisa drops deep. Passes it to Saliba. Alright, I guess they're not pressing. They were just trying to press for like the first few seconds in case France makes a quick start, but they look more composed now. Ball comes into the midfield, intercepted by the Moroccan player. Morocco trying to, okay, nice. Is that Brahimi? Dribbles past one guy. Back heels it to the next guy. Okay, Morocco. Starting off excellent. Back to the goalkeeper though. They were pressed, so Morocco goes long. The goalkeeper goes long. Nicely kept in, but goes back to the French player. And then Rabiot comes to help in midfield. All right, so right now it's peaceful. Everyone is staying in the midfield area. No attempts yet. Dembele dropped deep, squares it for Digne on the other side, spreads it rather. Intercepted by the Morocco defense. Diop sends it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper goes long. But the ball goes back to France. Upamecano looking for someone. Finds Saliba next to him. Saliba trying to take it to midfield. No one there, drops it back to Rabiot, who drops deep trying to get it. Rabiot gives it to Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué gives it to Mbappé. Mbappé is deep, but it's closed down quick. But he manages to spread it to the right for Dembele. Dembele puts in the box, kicked out, but comes back to France. Saliba gives it to Dean. Dean gives it to Doué. Doué trying to cut in from the right, from the left. Gives it to Mbappé. Mbappé shoots. Save from the Moroccan goalkeeper. Mbappé has started. How do you give Mbappé that space? Even though it was a long distance away from the box, but saved. It was going wide, but just saved. So Dembele starts the corner quick. Gives it to Mbappé. Mbappé to Dembele. Dembele crosses it into the box. Upamecano saved again. Jeez. Point blank save from the Moroccan keeper. And they clear the ball, but Morocco trying to capitalize, but France gets the possession. But that was a good chance. That was a big chance. Big chance for France. And they come back. Olise. Olise hoping to dribble past the Moroccan player, but he's being closed down. Throw into France. On the right side. Damn, Upamecano had a good chance on target. It was saved. It was going in. Still 0-0, guys. Okay, Mbappé on the left coming in. Goes into the box, but he overhit that and goes out for a goal kick. Okay. Okay, France trying to be more intentional than Morocco right now. But Morocco is holding on. Not even holding on, but they're keeping their shape. Anyway, the goal kick comes back to France. And they send it back and it goes out for another goal kick. Mr. Deschamps is on the sidelines. Yeah, this is high stakes. Very high stakes. This game is super high stakes. It's quarterfinals. They win this. Whatever team wins this, they go to the semis. Ball goes long. But defenders win it. The French defense get it back. And they lose possession. It's back again with the Moroccan goalkeeper, who plays it short this time. So Morocco's defense, Hakimi on the ball. Tries to spread into the midfield, but closed down by Olise. Throw into Morocco. Morocco have a throw on the left side. Hakimi with the throw. They go long to midfield. Saliba manages to get it. Hooks it for Rabiot, but they lose possession once again. Okay, Morocco. Kanawi trying to find someone in the midfield. Okay, people just right now they're just feeling each other out, trying to see where to, just pass it side to side, trying to look for trying to feel each other. Morocco has the ball, they're passing it in defense side to side. Brahimi drops deep, close down, so he passes it back to defense. Konusu probably dropping naturally. They're hoping to probably use his speed, for that Morocco attack. All right, Morocco still holding possession. They're just passing it in their half, hoping to find an opening. Still in the Morocco defense. They're hoping France comes out to press and leave space at the back so they can go high. But France is not falling for it. They're like, you're going to have to come. So Olise drops deep, wins it back, finds Rabiot. Rabiot carries it, gives it to Desiree Doué on the left. Desiree Doué passes one, but can't stop the other. Can't pass the other, rather. And Morocco tries to run with the ball, taken down quick. Yeah, transitions, they're being extra careful and cautious. Yeah, Desiree Doué commits the foul. Man, this Moroccan team, man, they have really become one of the big dogs in recent times. This is their second time back and hoping to get it into the quarters. I mean, semifinals, the second time in the quarters. Okay, Morocco plays the ball long, hoping to get the winger into the game, but goes out for a goal kick to France. Infantino watching the game. This guy. The conspiracies are running wild. They need to get FIFA in check, you know. Anyhow, Dembele on the right tries to spread it in cleverly for Mbappe, but too heavy. Kone wins it back, gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe hoping to move the ball quicker, gives it to Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué shoots blocked by Diop in the defense. Throw in for France. Digne throws it back into play, gives it to Saliba. Saliba to Rabiot. Back to Digne. Desiree Doué, hoping to slide it in, but intercepted. And Morocco come. Morocco midfielder was hoping to find someone on the attack, but there's no one, so he passes it back to his defense. The ball is still in defense. They're hoping France comes to press. Diop passes it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's looking for someone, spreads it long. Hoping to find the striker, but blocked. Okay. Ball is still bouncing up and down. Mbappe was offside, he couldn't touch that. So Morocco come playing from the back. Hakimi hoping to move forward, but is blocked down by two French players. So they're forced to go back. Morocco trying to go on the wings, hoping to find Brahim. El Khanous finds it in the attack, but spreads it, but his pass is overhit. The Moroccan winger keeps it in, but loses it. Dembele is deep in his own half. He gives it to Konde. Konde to Elise. Elise is also deep. So Elise bring it to midfield. Gives it to Kone. Kone gives it to Kunde. Kunde gives it to Dembele on the right side. Dembele, Olise is free on the right, but blocked down by two Morocco defenders. He still has the ball though. He's bringing it closer, but blocked. So he passes it to Konde. Konde Upamecano. Saliba tried to pass it to Desiree Doué, but it's blocked, and now Morocco come on the counter. Brahim Diaz running with it. Just keeps running, and Kone wins it back successfully. That was close. France was exposed for a second. And then Kone comes deep. Carries it. Dembele here for support in the midfield. Dembele slides it in from Mbappe into the box. Mbappe closed down, but is waiting for his teammates to come in. He tries to dribble, tricky feet. Tried to set up Kone for the shot, but intercepted, but still goes back to France. Mbappe gets it again. Mbappe gives it to Olise. Olise trying to cut in, he keeps getting blocked. Gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe finds Rabiot in the center. Rabiot gives it to Doué. Doué to Digne. Digne crosses it in, headed out by the Morocco defender, but goes back to France. Yes, right now it's still a bit cagey. You know, and it's like, when France has had one shot on target, actually two shots on target. So it's just dancing around their penalty area. Saliba finds Olise. Olise taken down. Free kick to France in a relatively good position. It's about 30 yards from the box, so it's more of a crossing into the box, dead ball situation than a direct free kick. Than shooting it directly, is what I mean. Yeah, I hope these referees officiate this game correctly, because we've been seeing a bunch of sketchy calls, especially with VAR. Like, you got VAR to prevent these. And Olise crosses into the box, headed out, but comes back to Conde recycles. He gives it to Olise. Olise to Dean. Dean to Due on the left side. Gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe tried to pass it. He had space to shoot. Blocked. Anyway, comes back to Morocco. Morocco goalkeeper was close. Quick, he had to think fast. That almost took a dark turn. But they managed to keep possession. Ashraf Hakimi sends it to the midfield. Brahim Diaz manages to win it with the 1-2, but he loses the ball trying to dribble. Referee says pull back for a foul. There was a foul before for Morocco. Foul by Digne. Yeah, Morocco is gaining a bit of confidence in the game, a little bit. Nothing too scary, but they are gaining some confidence. Okay, Morocco attacking right side. Ashraf Hakimi on the dead ball situation. Sends it in, but it's overhit. Flies over everyone's head, out for a goal kick. Yeah, a bit of a waste of a dead ball situation. Morocco, Hakimi has a case, by the way. I don't know how true that legal case is, but Hakimi has a case, like an actual case in court and police and everything. I don't know. You guys, it's up to you to dig deeper if you want. I mean, we could have a segment for it later and we find out what's going on with Hakimi, but right now we're on football. Anyway, Mbappe dropping deep. Carries it from midfield. Is being blocked down by the Morocco defense. Throw in for, I think, Morocco. Mbappe looks disappointed. So I'm assuming it's a throw in for Morocco. They haven't shown the referee's decision. Yes, throw in for Morocco. So Morocco come from the back, but it ends up back in the hands of France. Kone in midfield is hoping to find someone. Finds Upamecano. Upamecano finds Olise. Olise finds Konde on the right. Konde gives it to Dembele. Dembele looking for someone. Spreads it to the left for Rabiot. Yeah, France has more possession than Morocco for sure. Morocco has managed to keep their shape. They're not giving France any openings anyhow. Then Olise trying to cut in. From the right. Finds Mbappe. Mbappe moves it quick to Desiree Doué. On the left, Desiree Doué sends the ball in. Dembele tried to head it, but goes out for goal kick. It's wide from Dembele. Nice try. Yeah, some of the chances, they're not so obvious, but the more you keep trying to attack, probably you break the deadlock. Yeah, Morocco trying to come from the back, close down quick. Noah Khan from Vermont. I don't know who that is, but apparently he's at the game. Throw in for Morocco deep in their own half. Hakimi makes a throw, intercepted by France, but claims of a handball, and France get the free kick. Upamecano in midfield. Finds Rabiot. Rabiot looking for someone. Mbappé dropping deep. No, Desire Doué dropping deep to support. Desire is in midfield as he moved around a bit. Dembele on the right. Dembele moving the ball a bit faster. Tries to shoot blocked. Comes back to Upamecano. Upamecano gives it to Conde. Conde gives it to Conde. Conde gives it back to Conde. Conde gives it to Upamecano. Upamecano gives it to Saliba. From Saliba, they give it to Digne. Okay, France trying to just pass it side to side. They're hoping to get like some opening, which is not coming. Morocco is not giving them any space. And Dembele slides it in for Conde. Conde tried to give it into the box. Blocked corner kick for France. All right, the pattern is France is confidently moving the ball around Morocco's defense. But Morocco is holding the shape. But if they keep up like this, it's going to go to Morocco, to France eventually. Anyway, Olise takes the ball, takes the corner kick. It's short to Dembele. Dembele crosses into the box. Rabiot tried to head it, but he couldn't keep it down. The goal kick for Morocco. It's KG. Morocco trying to play from the back. France is pressing. France presses like they choose when to press sometimes. It's looking like it's not like constant pressing. But anyway, France win it back from the pressing actually. And Desire Doué trying to cross it in, but is blocked down by two Moroccan defenders. They find back to defense. Upamecano gives it to Olise. Olise back to Saliba. Saliba to Digne. Digne trying to find Rabiot. Rabiot has dropped into attack. Gives it to Olise. France in the middle, in the edge of the box. But Olise tried to throw pass it. Goes out for a goal kick to Morocco. Yeah, Morocco knows the dangerous players to keep an eye on. It's looking like Dembele, no space. Olise, no space. Mbappé, they've all had to try and create space. 20 minutes in, two goals and 2 shots on target for France. No shot on target for Morocco so far. Goal kick, Morocco goes long, but he just kicks it out for a throw into France in the middle of the pitch. Throw into Olise, gets it. Intercepted. Throw in for Morocco this time. Took a deflection while going out. Hakimi with the throw. I mean, I would want Africa to win, an African country to win, but at the same time, it's like, are they really going to win the World Cup? They'll meet Argentina anyway. France comes attacking. Dembele wins the ball on the right side. He has one guy. Dembele should have dribbled through that guy. Come on. How do you lose the ball? For the first time, you had only one person marking you. And Morocco an attack. They've won the ball. Upamecano is trying to close down the Moroccan player, but he has no support. This comes back to Kone. Olise carrying it from defense. Finds Mbappe. Mbappe closed down quick. Mbappe is claiming a foul, but the referee is like, hell no. And Morocco come to attack. Brahim Diaz trying to move the ball quick. Closed down by Desire Doué in defense. Morocco's a through pass for Hakimi, but Digne blocks it. Morocco have a corner. Oh, wow. Mbappe was claiming a foul, but the ref is like, no, which is accurate. It's a good tackle by Hakimi, actually. Morocco played short. Brahimi sends the ball into the box. Headed out on the feet of Mbappe. France hoping to play from the back. Olise Doué trying to carry the ball. Yeah, but he's blocked down and Hakimi get it on the counter. Diaz gives it to Canus. Morocco in the midfield. Yeah, and Morocco in the attack. Hakimi gives it to Brahim Diaz on the right side. Brahim trying to scoop it up for the Moroccan player into the box, but closed down super quick. And France wins the ball deep in their half, but they come with the counter. Olise gets the ball, spreads it from Mbappé. Counter. Mbappé tries penalty. Mbappé tried to shoot, he dribbled it in the box. Mazraoui caught him late. Penalty kick for France. Yeah, that was a counter. Counter. Referee did not even think about it. Penalty kick for France. Morocco had just gotten some confidence to go ahead. They took them back on the counter. And penalty to France. Mazraoui mistimed that tackle. Yeah, that's a clear penalty. There is nothing even to debate. There's nothing to debate. And it's an Argentine referee. I mean, this Morocco goalkeeper is good. I've seen him do some good stuff. He could save the penalty. You don't know. Who's taking the penalty? It's Dembele. Why is Dembele taking that penalty? Oh, he has given it to Mbappé. Okay. I was about to wonder. I was going to be like, why the heck did you not see Guimaraes in that Brazil game? Look at Guimaraes. I wonder how he feels right now. Like, I just wonder how Guimaraes feels. Anyway, Mbappé on the penalty spot. You think he's going to miss this? Let's see. This goalkeeper is stubborn. He's so stubborn. This Moroccan goalkeeper. Mbappé looking at the referee is like, I'm waiting for the ref. Come on. Penalty kick, guys. Penalty for France. There have been some suggestions that it wasn't a foul. But no, it stands. The penalty stands. I think they had to double check it after these controversial calls that VAR has been making. Why are they delaying to call? Okay. Oh, saved. I told you this goalkeeper is you get this goalkeeper is stubborn. Saved. I'm telling you, Morocco is so stubborn, man. Damn, I told you this goalkeeper could have saved it, and Morocco come from deep. Anyway, they steal it back in midfield. France spreads it to Desiree Doué. France coming back with some vengeance and anger. Kone. Actually, not vengeance, but they're coming back with some motivation. Digne gives it to Mbappé. I can't believe Mbappé has missed. Mbappé trying to pass it to Desiree Doué. Intercepted, kicked out. And it's hydration break, I think. Not yet? It is? Why are people doing the stuttering penalty thing? It's not working. Just run and shoot. And if you're not sure, just shoot down the middle. Mbappé, what are you complaining about? Hydration break, guys. Hydration break. This goalkeeper has saved Messi's penalty. And he has also saved Mbappe's now. Let's see what people are talking about during hydration break. Morocco is #1 trending. Hey, remove the player who will eliminate in tomorrow Morocco. And like as if Grok knows. Latest. Hope you score against Morocco so they can come out to play. Right? We need some goals so that people come out. I used to react to Mbappé missing a penalty against Morocco.
Oh, so bad, please! Yes! Yes! Mbappé! Mbappé, what? Lamine Yamal would never miss that!
Come on. Lamine Yamal. He's not superhuman. He can miss that. Why wouldn't he miss that? Lamine hasn't even had a good World Cup. Like, he has only like 1 goal. This lacy guy. Morocco scoreless at the hydration break. Bonu with saves from an early Upamecano header and an Mbappé penalty to keep his side level. Morocco have been on the back foot, but France has failed to take advantage thus far, right? France has slightly been better. Not actually slightly. France has been better, but they are not taking advantage of their chances. Only rooting for France because Morocco sends. That's how mood is. Bono is a penalty goalkeeper, and if Morocco take this match to penalties, he will come through for them. Probably, because now he has gotten confidence. Right? It's like, if I can save Mbappe's penalty, I can save anyone. They won't have many goals. Morocco are hard to score past. That's true. That's true. Mbappe leaving your leg in, waiting for contact. Come on, Morocco. You think he was waiting for contact? No, that was clear. Messi and Mbappe have all missed a penalty at the World Cup. Just celebrating. All right, hydration break is over, guys. Let's go back to the game. All right, throw in for France. Digne with the ball. Hoping to throw it in. A dip in Morocco's half. They're attacking. Finds Olise. Olise spins the Morocco player. But it's blocked. Has to go back to Kone. Kone spreads it to Dembele. Dembele hoping to fake. Shoots! Oh! Off target. He was hoping to finesse from distance, but goes out. Dembele has scored in those kind of areas before, but fakes the shot on the right foot, cuts it back to his left foot, but he's off target. It's a good distance away from goal. I was hoping to bend it in on that far left. Morocco goes long. Oh, Doué nutmegs and passes one. Aye, that was nice from Doué. Doué closed down, though. Hakimi gets it back. He's hoping to start an attack for Morocco. And the Morocco player plays it behind the other. So it goes out for throw-in, and France takes a quick throw-in. Olise hoping to dribble past a few Moroccan players, but they steal it back. Morocco comes from defense. Okay. Morocco trying to play from the back. Nowhere to go, so they're passing it side to side in their defense. Yeah, still 0-0. If you're just joining us, Mbappe has missed a penalty, a crucial penalty. Who knows how they're going to react? So it's still 0-0. France are not taking advantage of their chances. Hopefully they're not taking this game lightly, because we need France to stop Argentina. That's the only team. England could try, but there's just no way. Okay, Morocco maybe moving a bit slower. especially in their own half, moving the ball to midfield. There's this midfielder from Morocco with like an afro. That guy is like super good. I don't know his name. I need to probably check and see what it is. And he makes a nice dummy pass, gives it to Brahimi. Brahimi tries to slide Brahimi into the box of on the attack, but intercepted. France tries to come from the back super quick, but intercepted again. So the ball is back in Moroccan possession. Moroccan player trying to move the ball a bit slower, but it's closed down quick in a dangerous position. And Desiree Doué comes, carries it. Oh my God, saved. My goodness, what a save. What a save by Bono. Man, Bono is stubborn. Bono is so hard to score against. They caught Morocco passing from the back slowly and sent it back, especially Desiree Doué. Runs with it, reaches the box, shoots on target. Bono saves it. Corner kick for France. Yeah, Morocco trying to play it slow from the back. You can't be doing that against France if they decide to turn up the press. Elise on the dead ball. Corner kick for France. Elise sends the ball in, but just not hit with enough pace on the header. It goes back into the hands of Bono. Bono starts the attack. And Morocco managed to keep the ball with a 50-50. Olise wins it back in midfield, tries to through pass it for Mbappé, but it goes back to Bono, Moroccan goalkeeper. Yo, make sure you like, subscribe, leave me a comment, you know. It's not like the most entertaining game, I'll tell you that so far, but it has had some bright moments. It's more of moments. It's not like I'll tell you, it's no England, Mexico for sure, but it has had its bright moments. Yeah, that England Mexico game, it was late for a lot of people who are in like the UK and Africa. If you watched it live, you definitely enjoyed that game. It was a spectacle at the Azteca. And then Morocco has the ball in midfield. The player is looking for other players to pass it to. No one, so he goes back to defense. Yeah, France is not giving them much space when they're moving forward. Diop is it to his fellow defender. Defender tries to pass it in the midfield. Close down again, but close down and they actually lose possession. It's a foul. The ball goes to France. Kone is playing well in midfield. I thought like they could have used a better central midfielder, but Kone seems to be doing the job right. Man, Bono has made saves for Morocco so far in this first half. Desiree Doué on the left trying to squeeze it in but blocked, so he goes back to midfield. Saliba gives it to Conde. Conde gives it to Olise. Olise at the edge of the box trying to dribble into the box, but it's closed down. Run into traffic, and Morocco managed to clear it out, but it's closed down by Saliba. It's more of like Morocco is waiting for the moment for a counter. When the moment requires a counter, they go counter. When the moment requires slow build up, they do slow build up. But it looks like slow build up is by default. But when the moment requires a counter, they turn it up. Yeah, Morocco in their defense passing the ball around. Slow build up. They carry the ball to midfield. Spread it to the right. Back to defense. Diop gives it back to Bono. Bono back to Diop. France is hoping to capitalize on this slow build-up by trying to press them. And they have caught them already before, and they haven't learned, but it's working. Anyway, now Morocco move the ball. There's some bit of space for them to express themselves. Then the attack on the left side. The ball comes in into the box. Cleared by the French defense. Upamecano. Who is that? Morocco tried to recycle the ball, header it back into the box, but it goes out for a goal kick. Okay, France trying to build up too. Digne finds Desiree Doué deep in his own half. Kone gives it to Conde on the right side. Conde gives it back to Kone. Upamecano. Upamecano gives it to Saliba. Saliba to Digne. Yeah, they're just passing back and forth in their defense. All right, Kone in midfield. Kone carrying the ball to attack. Gives it to Olise. Olise loses the ball, but hands it back to Morocco. Morocco play short in defense, hoping to play from the back, and they manage to get it out. They're carrying the ball to midfield. Closed down. Midfield is closed down, so they go back to defense. Yeah, Morocco is just trying to keep the width, trying to keep the ball when they can. Hakimi is even dropping to midfield to help. Playing 1-2s with anyone who needs support with the ball. Okay, it's back on the left side, closed down by Upamecano. Free kick to Morocco. Oh, Shakira is watching. Yeah, Colombia is out. Is that where Shakira is from? And then France playing from the back. Okay, Morocco is trying to squeeze them actually and press them in their own defense. But it doesn't go very well. Foul on Rabiot. Yeah, Moroccans are really having a good time. Okay, Saliba carries the ball to midfield. Finds who? Dembele. Dembele goes over the top, but sorry, Mbappé, but intercepted. Morocco still trying to gain some possession. Yeah, passes it to the Moroccan midfielder. He has nowhere to go, so he goes back to defense. France is pressing. France is pressing a little bit higher. Yeah, the momentum has been mostly all France, really. Morocco hasn't really done too much, especially going to the attack. They're not really attacking France's defense that crazy. Yeah, Mbappe hoping to 1-2, but intercepted again. Brahim Diaz deep in his own half, trying to carry it to attack, but intercepted once again by Kone. Kone wins it back. He has no support, so he has no choice but to dribble. He manages to keep possession, gives it to Desiree Doué. Rabiot trying to go centrally. Mbappe blocked down. He gave it to Mbappe. Mbappe blocked down. He gives it to Upamecano. Dembele hoping to find someone in the box, but he's blocked, so he just decides to pass it back to Upamecano. Upamecano squares it in for Kone, who has dropped into attack by Koundé. Sorry. But it goes all the way out for a goal kick to Morocco. Yeah, not the biggest spectacle this game, but it has had moments for sure. French players are all excited and happy. Africa FC, they don't they don't like it when you say that, but it is some truth to it. Come on, like 60% of that French team are Africans. Should we start counting right now if we're to dissect it? Hakimi in the throw in gives it back to the midfielder in Morocco. His midfield. Diop. Back to defense for Morocco. I mean, they don't have a lot of space going into attack, so they're hoping to find an opening, probably dragging French players out of position. 5 minutes additional time. Olise, deep in his own half, spreads it for Mbappé. Through ball from midfield by Olise, but Bono gets off. Manages to clear it. It got off his line quickly. They were trying to dribble past the Moroccan players, but not successful. But he manages to win the ball back. Olise also has some space, carrying it to attack. Close down. Konde gives it to Dembele. Dembele hoping to cut in from the right side. Dembele sends the ball in, finds Desiree Doué. Rabia spreads it for Digne. Gives it to Doué again. Gives it to Kone. Kone shoots blocked. Dembele recycles it on the right, trying to move the ball a bit faster. Olise had time in the box, but he's blocked. Goes to Digne. Digne tries to shoot. Oh my God! What an attempt! It hit the ball. It hit the bar, top bar, and went out. I mean, he had to shoot because it looked like the French players were all getting frustrated. Yeah, that was a very good attempt by Digne from distance. It hit the top bar. Goal kick to Morocco. And it's a throw in for France. I'm guessing from the goal kick. Upamecano comes from deep. Gives it to Konde. Konde looking to find someone. Finds Mbappé. Mbappé has dropped deep. Gives it to Upamecano. Upamecano spreads it for Desiree Doué. Manages to control it nicely. Desiree Doué trying to dribble past the Moroccan defense. Especially Hakimi. Hakimi well defended. And it's a goal kick to Morocco. Actually, a free kick to Morocco. Hakimi doing whatever it takes to stop France. That's crazy. Man, Hakimi is really throwing his body between ball and man. Man, you can never underestimate Morocco. Anyway, France come in the attack. Dembele, some bit of space on pace. Tries to cut through in the defense, but is stopped. And Morocco come from the back, hoping to move the ball a bit faster this time. Morocco in the attack. On the left side. Spreads it back to the center. At the edge of France's box. Hakimi on the right. Sorry, not Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi is in attack anyway also. On the right side. Passing with Brahim Diaz. They've been closed down. Finds Hakimi trying to pass it on the right side. Finds Brahim Diaz. Tries to send it into the box. Referee claims handball by Rabiot at the edge of the box. Dangerous situation for France. Half a chance for Morocco. Is it really a handball? Yeah, it's a handball. His hand was stretched out. Yeah, right decision from the referee. We can't argue with that one. So far, the referee hasn't been so bad. He has made some decisions that are accurate. Everything looks to be accurate so far in this first half. Oh man, I forgot to start the clock again after hydration break. Dead ball situation for Morocco, guys. 45 minutes are almost done. Who is taking it? Hakimi trying to whip it in for the near post, but goes out. Yeah, it's been almost 5 minutes to halftime. Sorry, guys, I forgot to update the timer. Halftime, guys, 0-0. Mbappe has missed a penalty. I'm sure he's burning inside. He's like, I can't believe I missed this. He doesn't usually miss, but there is a guy called Bono. Do you know who Bono is? And this guy is so good. All right, let's check out what's going on during the halftime. Let's see what's going on and what's trending and what people are saying during halftime. Okay. Halftime. All right. Let's first see. Morocco is trending. Mbappe, Bono is trending. How would Mbappe look with this on? Okay, I'm not clicking that, you guys. People are just misusing Grok at this point. I was talking about Mbappe. Probably he didn't shave his beards very well and he got bumps. The dots on Mbappe's face, but I still haven't understood this controversy. Everyone knows what it is. Right? This is just acne. What are we talking about? Who can't believe Emi Martinez did has waved his Mbappe before the penalty? I mean, that was the previous one. That was the previous time they met. You gotta be kidding me, Mbappe, right? Mbappe missed that penalty. I can't believe he missed. France getting cooked by the Atlas Lions. Brahim rings around Mbappe while Bono laughs at their shots. Morocco sending them home today. We're yet to see, but it's been mostly France. Morocco hasn't yet really tested the French goalkeeper. They haven't really, but they've managed to keep France at bay. Even the crucial moments, especially that penalty. Mbappe has been receiving 2 consecutive penalties, but you won't say or call it rigged because it's not Messi or Argentina. That's what I'm saying. People are claiming this thing is rigged for Argentina. I mean, some of the points some people have put across are not they're not too crazy, but at the same time, it's some of the a lot of the decisions have been right, in my opinion, at least. Mbappe missing that penalty just made Morocco to win this game. I doubt, but if they go to penalty kicks, the Moroccan goalkeeper has so much confidence right now. That would be dangerous. Olise is struggling centrally. His decision making has been poor. I'd move him to the right. Dembele up front, Mbappe on the left, and either Desiree at 10 or bring on Sharky. Olise is being closed down. Olise, Mbappe, and Dembele, they are being closed down by 2 players at once. They don't waste time. Every time Dembele has a ball in midfield or in the right side, he has at least 2 players blocking him. Desiree Doué has been less of a priority in terms of being blocked in, but he's not doing anything spectacular so far. He had that one shot on target though, I will give him that. And maybe Sharky could change the game for sure. Mbappe missed that penalty, I'm sure. I don't know if his head is still in the game or he's still thinking about it, but I doubt he's still thinking about it. Kylian Mbappe misses a penalty, and the TV Sports. Kylian Mbappe misses a penalty as France versus Morocco goalless at halftime in FIFA World Cup quarterfinal clash in Boston. Yeah, let's check out the stats. Let's look at the stats. We'll come back to Mbappe. Let's see. Where are the stats? There we go. Seriously. What are you guys doing? There we go. What happened to the stats? Okay, here they are. Yeah, 49% possession. Morocco has 50. Morocco has more possession at halftime. That's crazy. But it's not too close. It's not like far anyway. It's like almost 50-50. 51. It's Morocco is slightly higher. But neither I've been saying it. It's like towards the end, yes, for sure. Maybe Morocco got more possession. Total shots, look at this. 13. Morocco has like 1. They haven't tested the French defense that much. You think it could be one of those one chance, one goal type? Yeah, it could. It could. If France is not careful. 4 shots on target, 0 for Morocco. 4 shots off target, 1 off target, 5 shots blocked, 0. These guys haven't even attempted shots for them to be blocked. Saves 4, fouls, offsides, corner kicks. Morocco has had 1, France had 3. I guess they even check stats for throw-ins. I mean, I guess throw-ins are important now. Ever since last season in the Premier League, man, Premier League teams were using throw-ins as an attacking technique. Like, it was crazy. It's probably not becoming a thing. Let's see if it sticks this season again. Okay, let's see. FIFA World Cup predictions, quarterfinals. 3-1 to this one predicts 3-1 France Morocco. Let's see. France Morocco 3-1. Okay. Spain wins 2-1 against Belgium. Okay. Norway 2-1 loses to England 2. Okay. This must be Ronaldo fan. There's no way. There is no way Switzerland is beating Argentina. It would have to be a miracle. That's the only way we'd explain that whole game. I'd just say miracle. Switzerland ain't beating Argentina. Must be a Ronaldo fan. I feel like the predictions, but Argentina won't lose against Switzerland. Yeah, someone says. Okay, the rest are sensible. Except the one of Argentina. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to trending. Morocco is trending more than France. Morocco are now 33 matches unbeaten in all competitions. Guess the last country they lost to. Who was the last country they lost to? They lost to not Senegal. A lot of people are saying Senegal. Kenya. It was Kenya. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Kenya. I'm saying Kenya is the one that's being pointed out. Okay. Oh, some people are saying Senegal. So it's either Senegal or Kenya. Okay, we have Grok. Morocco's senior national team last lost on the 30th January 2024 to South Africa. Oh, that's the start of this long unbeaten run. The Kenya loss was in Chan with different local player squad. Okay, so it was South Africa. It wasn't actually Kenya or Senegal in the round of 16 in AFCON. Is it really? Okay. I like this feature, the one that you ask Grok and it gives you the answer. Because there's a lot of misinformation on this on Twitter, and you have to scrub through just to find. And when you find something, you have to make sure it's accurate. Spot the difference between England and Morocco football fans celebrating a win in just 5 clips. It's not. English fans are just as chaotic as this. I don't know if they're trying to say Morocco fans are more chaotic than English fans, but English fans are just as chaotic, or even worse. I'm telling you, there's always some kind of ruckus when English fans get overly excited. The previous Euros, there was a lot of drama in the Euros, if I'm not mistaken. Man, what's that? Is that Neymar crying? Is this real? When was Neymar crying like that? This Mbappé penalty miss. Look at the miss, man. That was crazy. Miss has been voted worst in World Cup. What a save from Bono. FIFA have rigged it for Messi and Argentina. Come on. You can't say no one made Mbappé miss that penalty except himself. The daughter of FIFA president was spotted wearing the Morocco national team jersey. Some people are making controversy about the image. Morocco continues their strong run in the World Cup. There was another picture saying Argentina. Now it's Morocco. Like, you guys, the conspiracies are getting out of hand. I've seen the script. Norway quarterfinals. Egypt semifinals and Morocco in the final. Okay, this one is too late to the party. You still think Egypt is in the game? Yeah, this is what I was saying about Hakimi. Hakimi has a case. I don't even know how he's playing football right now. He has a case in court. The captain of Morocco national team will stand trial for rape in France. He's accused of raping a 24-year-old French woman in Paris and could face up to 15 years in prison. Yeah, we'll probably do a deep dive on that maybe later. Check out what's going on legally and get to the bottom of the story. Okay, this has to be like, is that real? Because anyway, Mbappé is super quick. That looks like a dive, or am I tripping? It wasn't a dive. He clearly didn't get the ball. That contact was just anticipated by Mbappé. That was it. Even if Mbappé had left his leg, I mean, if Mbappé had left his leg, there would 100% be contact. It's just because Mbappé bent his leg at the time when probably you can do that when you're anticipating the tackle to prevent injury, or he intentionally went down. But regardless, he made the attempt to tackle, and he missed the ball completely and got Mbappe's leg, even if there was no contact. But the attempt was very poor from Mazraoui. It's just because Mbappe doesn't leave his leg there for the contact. But I think it's mainly because of the attempt from Mazraoui. Like, he really throws the tackle in there and doesn't get even anything from the ball at all. And Mbappe even still has control of the ball. Yeah. Well, at least that's how me I interpret it. Arabs today, are they all supporting Morocco? It looks like. Only African teams left in Morocco. Egypt is out. Let's go to the latest. Half-time, Bono saves Mbappé penalty again. If Morocco knock out France tonight, is one a player of the tournament? No, not at all. Not at all. Morocco still has to do wonders even after the save. And he will definitely be probably goalkeeper of the tournament. He already has a case. He has saved Messi. He has saved Mbappe. He has had a successful, I think, penalty shootout already. He's probably going to be up there for the nominations for goalkeeper of the tournaments. Born out here collecting French penalties like infinity stones. Morocco hero arc continues. They had done a hero arc in the previous competition. And it's halftime. It's still 0-0, guys. There's no one who has scored yet. Mbappé has missed a penalty. Antoine Griezmann is at the game. Shakira is watching. People are having a blast. Shakira is probably neutral because she's, I think, Colombian, and Colombia got knocked out. Still halftime. Players are in the tunnel. They're just whispering to each other. France is coming out now. Yeah, I mean, it's mixed. Reactions are still mixed right now. Some people want France, some people want Morocco. Yeah, the underdog, of course, is Morocco. Look at the stats. 10 attempts on goal. Morocco has 0, 3 on target. Morocco need to balance their gameplay. They can't keep sitting back and absorbing pressure all the game. I think they're waiting for the perfect moment. I mean, that can work if you're Norway against Brazil, because man, that's what they did to Brazil, man. Damn Brazil. But I don't know if it's gonna work against France, because France has spectacular football players on their team. Morocco all the way. Come on. All right, let's see. Second half is about to begin, guys. Second half about to begin. Why no red card for Diop? That was definitely not a friendly conversation. Oh, that's right. Apparently, if you cover your mouth, that's a red card while you're talking to someone. But there's a caveat. If you cover your mouth and it's an aggressive confrontation, that's a red card. But if it's friendly chatter, it's not. I don't think that's a red card. Dembele is not really fighting back and arguing with him. It's just probably trying to put him off. But it wasn't even Dembele who took the penalty. So that doesn't really work. There's no red card for that. Come on, guys. It has to be a what? Like an aggressive confrontation where people are going back and forth, and in case you say some racist stuff, like that kid against that Benfica player against Real Madrid. Yeah, that scandalous. That thing was crazy. Kone starting ahead of Kante or Tchouameni is the best decision the French coach made. Yes, I was thinking of Tchouameni. Is Tchouameni back? He was injured. He's been injured. Let's see. Is he on the lineup? Is he even on the bench? Is Tchouameni on the bench? Yes, I do believe he's on the bench. He's not injured anymore. If he was injured, there would be a symbol next to his name. Yeah, this is French. I can't read French, guys. Come on. All right, second half is about to begin. Let's do it trending. What has it done? At club level, do it starts. Bakola is super sub. For national team, it's the opposite. Bakola doesn't start ahead of Due. I don't think he started. He has started on like one game. Due has been starting more. And your second half begins. France coming in from left to right. Morocco going from right to left. And Morocco have possession in the defense. Yeah, before I forget the scoreboard, let's start it. All right. Okay. Morocco starting a bit strong, but France is closing them down. They're still in their own half. All right, let's see the miracles. Second half is usually where the dreams are shattered or nightmares are created. I feel like Morocco is the happier team right now. Still 0-0. Yeah, either team has to ensure that they're not caught on the counter. But Morocco would be slightly happier because they've managed to keep France at 0-0 45 minutes so far. Anyway, France trying to attack. Kone finds Dembele on the right. Dembele tries to slide it in. Blocked, and Morocco coming in from the back, moving the ball a bit faster. Oh, there's space for Morocco in the midfield and they're carrying to attack. Gives it to, is that Brahim Diaz? Tries to scoop it in for Moroccan player. Morocco have the ball in attack. Dangerous position. Conde trying to cover. I think it's called Talbi. On the left side here, he tries to dribble into the box, but and then he loses the ball. Morocco still attacking. Blocked. And France goes long. Conceded. Intercepted, rather. Morocco still have the ball. Okay, Morocco trying to start the second half with some intent. Yeah, Morocco wasn't very good against Canada in the first half, but they managed to end up winning. So who knows? Maybe this is what they actually intended. But Canada ain't France, though. Anyway, Kone goes long. What a ball. Finds the zero way, but he doesn't control it well. And goal kick for Morocco. And he was onside. The zero was onside. He should have controlled it a bit better. Okay. Morocco. Goal kick. Plays short. France on the press immediately. Morocco go long. End up giving possession back to France. Rabiot gives it to Olise. Olise tried to through pass it. Morocco win the ball 50-50 in the midfield. And they spread it to the left. But ball goes out. Throw in for France. Okay, Morocco is dialed it up a little bit. Kone is on the ground rolling. Let's hope he's not super injured. Even if he's injured, there's Kante on the bench. So, I want to see N'Golo Kante. I don't know about you guys. I need N'Golo Kante on the pitch yesterday. Is even still good? I don't know if N'Golo Kante is still good. But he has to be. Come on. Class is permanent. Permanent. Form is temporary, they say. Anyway, France come from the back once again. Okay, so they play from the back, midfield. A lot of goals from France have come in the second half, so maybe this is the time they dial it up a little bit. Olise. France need to move that ball faster, especially when they reach the attack. If you slow it down, Kone trying to dribble through the Moroccan midfield, but it's closed down. They lose possession. Morocco passes it back to Bono. Bono starting slow from the back. France not pressing as fast as they were before, and Morocco still keeps possession. Manages to win a 50-50. And Morocco come in the attack. Spreads it to the left. Telby tries to slide it in, but takes a deflection out for a goal kick. French players trying to hype up their team, especially Mbappé. I mean, French fans trying to hype up their team. Oh, it's actually a Moroccan corner, not a goal kick. Hakimi on the dead ball. They go short. Back to Hakimi from Unai. Unai gives it back to Hakimi, gives back to Unai. They're closed down by two French players. He manages to dribble past one, sends the ball into the box, blocked, but goes back to Morocco. Moroccan player clears it into the box, but it's too high. Goal kick. Maignan starts from the back. Finds Digne on the left. Digne brings it back to the center. Koundé gives it to Dembele. Back to the center for Upamecano. KG start to the second half. Doué trying to cut in from the left, but blocked. Sends it to the right for Dembele. Dembele hasn't been very good this game. Hopes to spread it in. Dembele scooped it in probably for Dembele, but intercepted. And then Morocco coming in from the back, trying to move it with a lot more pace. Upamecano trying to close down, but yeah, he manages to concede the throw-in and slow down Morocco. And Dembele hasn't had a good game. Honestly speaking, Dembele hasn't really done too much. Like, you're the Ballon d'Or holder, current Ballon d'Or holder, like best player in the world. You're supposed to lead by example in such games. These are the games where people are expecting the person who has the Ballon d'Or to do something, but he hasn't done anything so far. And Morocco coming from the back. Intercepted. Olise manages to win a free kick. Gets the possession back for France. Okay, Olise trying to spread it in for French player in midfield. Kone wins it back. Sends it to Mbappé immediately. Doué is wide of him. Doué tries to shoot, but goes on target into the hands of Bono. Saved. Nice attempt. But it was straight into the hands of Bono. Bono goes long, hoping to start an attack, but ends up in the feet of the goalkeeper, the French goalkeeper, Maignan. Plays it short to Saliba. Dembele on the right. Spreads it back to the center. To Upamecano. Gives it to Mbappe. Digne. And in midfield, Olise drops, trying to start the attack. Turns past one guy. Gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe misses it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kylian Mbappe, what the heck was that? He just missed. Finally Olise does something. Supposed to get Olise into the ball. Yeah, Mbappe would have been offside. He's offside. Wouldn't have counted. But that's Olise right there. Look at that from Olise. A beautiful double touch pass. But Mbappe would have been offside. Wouldn't have counted. Oh, nicely spread. Nicely spread by Dembele to Desiree Doué. Doué gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe closed down by two Moroccan defenders, but he still has the ball. Gives it to Mbappe. On the left side, Mbappe being closed down. Man, that French attack that we've seen so often, and Morocco is keeping them at bay so far. They managed to get it down to the right side for Dembele. Olise down to support him. Olise trying to dance around and confuse the Moroccan defense, but it's not working, so he goes back to midfield. Connects it Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué hoping to move the ball quick into the box. Mbappe manages to kick the ball, scoops it in for the header, but he just swings out for the goal kick. No damage done. Yeah, France is trying to play a higher tempo when they get up higher in the field, but Morocco is keeping that shape. Okay, goal kick. Ball is still in the air, bouncing around. Okay, it settles and ends up with Morocco. Handball in the middle of the pitch. Nothing too serious or consequential for France. Yeah, this game was going to be close. We already expected that. And it's turning out to be that as well. I was just hoping for more excitement, you know? Like a basketball game. Yeah, man, these teams don't play basketball, where it's like just going back and forth. And Morocco can't let that happen. Because if they do that, France wins. If it's like, yeah, let's not care about defending and just attack. So they kind of have to close it down. And Kone in the midfield wins it, spreads it nicely for Desiree Doué. On the left side, Digne comes in. Sends it back to Desiree, but he loses the ball. But they try to win it back. Rabiot gets it. Digne sends the ball into the box, cleared by the Moroccan defense. But it comes back to France. Mbappe in a dangerous situation. Finesses goal. My goodness, Mbappe, that's how you do that. I'm telling you, Kylian Mbappe has really turned up for France. Finesse by Kylian Mbappe. Morocco trying to protest the goal, but let's see if it gets counted. 1-0 to France. 20 World Cup goals for Kylian Mbappe. That's crazy. Morocco is protesting the goal, but let's see if it stands. Kylian Mbappe has scored. Damn. You can't keep this guy down, man. Mbappe is just good. Mbappe is so good. Kylian Mbappe. He has taken his nice finesse. Yeah, Diop tried to close him, but there's no way. That was Diop trying to close him, but he just bends it around Diop, man. Very accurate finesse into the right side of the post. Goal. Kylian Mbappé with his celebration, you know. Man, he has managed to keep up with Messi. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. The dictator, the goal stands 1-0 to France. I'm telling you, Kylian Mbappé, man. Kylian Mbappé is no joking subject. So France have the advantage. Morocco has to react. They're making 2 substitutions. Badi and Amrabat is coming on, and Rahimi. Yeah, let's see. And this is going to be very difficult for Morocco because they haven't tested France's defense, really. They haven't really, given any. They haven't given France anything to think about. But yeah, what a goal from Kylian Mbappe. He has followed the Messi playbook where you miss a penalty and then you score in open play. Yeah, that's the Messi formula, man. Once he misses a penalty, you know he's going to score now. And Mbappe is down holding his nose. Damn. Morocco don't care. They're playing from the back. They don't want to listen to anything Mbappe has to say. I mean, understandably so. They're going to have to move a bit faster because 62 minutes and they're losing. They got to figure out a way to win. Or at least get that equalizer. Taken down. Mbappe taken down. Yellow card probably for Moroccan player on Mbappe. Diop, what the heck? He said Diop. What do you guys do? Yeah, Diop, even if he gets... If Morocco advance, he misses out the next game. Yeah, that's a yellow card for sure. Didn't get the ball, wiped out Mbappe. Mbappe, you don't have to do the extra rolls. We can see it was a free kick and a yellow card. Man, France, I'm telling you, France is just so good. Olise from deep turns one Moroccan player, finds Rabiot. Rabiot gives it to Mbappe on the left side. Rabiot cuts it into the box but blocks. Yeah, France, man, if they just score another goal, it's done. Mbappe now has 8 goals, Messi 8, Haaland 7, Kane has 6. And then France coming from the back. Tomorrow there's England, Norway. That's going to be a crazy game for sure. Upamecano from defense finds Olise on the right side. Olise trying to take the ball into the box, is getting blocked, but he still has the ball, gives it to Kone. Kone spreads it to the right for Konde. Kone still has it on the right side, gives it back to Olise. Olise tried to backheel it, but it's conceded. He has conceded possession, and Brahimi tried to run with it, but he overhits it out. Throw in for France. Yeah, the 1-0, the goal that Mbappe scored was really spectacular. Yeah, but it's safe to say Mbappe is world class. That is world class. 20 goals in 20 World Cup games. Dembele, you can't give Dembele that much space. 2-0. Come on. What are we doing? Morocco, what the heck were you thinking? What the heck were you can't give a Ballon d'Or You can't give a Ballon d'Or player that much space. 2-0. Dembele. Yeah, they were still showing the highlights. They even cut when I think they just won the ball. Morocco was trying to play from the back. 2-0 to France. So Dembele, Ousmane. He has finally turned up. He didn't even have a very good game. But he has finally done something. Yeah, Bono, yeah, I don't think you're saving that one. He tried. His hand got on the ball, but it went in. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. Don't stop the dancing. Yeah, that's the song playing in the stadium. Every time you score, it's like they play that song. One More Time by Daft Punk. Oh yeah, oh no, stop the dancing. Yeah, Brahim Diaz, sorry. 2-0. Dembele. Dembele, don't celebrate too crazy. You have injury issues. Yeah, they're not going to need extra time for this one. We're not going to need extra time for this. Morocco remembering to now turn up the pace a little bit, but ball goes out for a goal kick. And hydration break. I had even forgotten there was a hydration break. Yeah, these are not African teams, man. African teams 2-0 is like still 0-0 because clearly we don't know how to win games. How many African teams have gone 2-0 and they've lost? It has happened like 2 or 3 times in this competition, man. But this is France. France is just expert. World class in almost every position. Hydration break, guys. Hydration break. Let's go see what we're yapping about on X. I mean, we could use a different social media site, but X gives you how do they call it? Immediate feedback. I mean, Instagram is like 2 days. I mean, not 2 days, but they get feedback like slowly, much slower than than X. Yeah, Mbappé and Dembele, they're both trending. Latest. Why is this even the top thing? Like this, you just want to show people that Grok is being used. This must be X pushing this. My boys are making me proud. Well done, Mbappé and Dembele. Well done, France boys. Messi should just keep the World Cup top scorer sit warm. Mbappé will definitely overtake. Yeah, it's kind of hard to predict that, but it's looking like the battle is between Messi and Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé is younger, hotter and funnier. Messi is here. I don't even know what that means. Messi and Mbappé Haaland Golden Boot race. Yeah, okay, this is a wrestling reference. I mean, I don't watch wrestling. I know this is John Cena. This is Brock Lesnar. Looks like CM Punk. I don't want to assume. I don't think it's CM Punk. Rigged from, come on. Okay, this is conspiracies are just now bots. I'm trying to think some of these are bots. Dembele. France 2-0 Morocco. Morocco is taking air. Morocco tomorrow. Hey guys, that's savage. Come on, man. Come on. Just be chill. Dictator Mbappé. That's Dictator Mbappé to you, sir. Sublime Mbappé finish. This replay really makes it. Yeah. It was a really good finish. Like a finesse. It was a nice finesse. When this World Cup finishes, the agenda, Mbappé is not a team player. We must revisit. Is he really not a team player? He is. Mbappé is. But yeah, he doesn't really. How often does he assist? That's another question that we need to dissect. Hydration break is even over. But yeah, Mbappe this season, 58 games, 56 goals, 12 assists. Yeah, his assists, they're still there, but they should be a lot more. Hydration break over. Morocco's nightmare continues. They're at 70. I mean, I guess I can leave it at 68. It's not too far away, but let's put it close for more accuracy. 71. Hold on. 71. All right, Morocco in their defense, hoping to move the ball a bit faster. I mean, they need to. They really need to move that ball quicker because they're running out of time. I doubt they're going to really score against France. I really doubt. They haven't done anything when it's 0-0 in terms of like testing the French defense. And then they think at 2-0 they'll start being able to. Maybe France loses some concentration, but I doubt it. I highly doubt France is conceding 2 goals. No extra time needed, guys. That's how terrifying France is. They haven't even gone into like we haven't seen France sweat. Like this whole competition. We haven't seen France panic. We haven't seen them like, yo, what are we gonna do? This team is too hard to beat. We haven't seen them in that situation at all up to the quarterfinals. That shows you how crazy this French team is. But we've seen games. Oh, Upamecano hit that. He could have gone in for a goal, for an own goal. That's crazy. There was a ball sent into the box, and he tried to clear it, but he hits it, and it goes just above the goal for a corner kick to Morocco. Yeah, such stuff. If France is not serious, France is not careful, they could concede in that way. Corner kick to Morocco. Inside the last 20 minutes. Ball comes in to the over everyone, but Morocco managed to keep position. Throw in for France, actually. The ball barely stayed in. Yeah, move that ball quick. Better move that ball quicker. Morocco making substitutions. Okay, France moving from the back. All right, France just trying to play from the back. They're moving a bit slower this time. I mean, why not? I guess you gotta conserve your energy. Don't stress yourself too much. All right, Morocco passing. I mean, Morocco, you should be moving that ball much faster. They're in their own half, passing it. I mean, France is kind of blocking the passage. No space for you to pass. They're in the midfield. Moroccan players trying to possess the ball. hoping to figure out a space where they can exploit, but someone has gone down. Who is that? Mbappé. Tell me Mbappé has gone down. Let me hope he hasn't pulled something. Mbappé on the ground and no one was near him. Those are like the worst kind of injuries. Where no one is near you, man. Jean-Philippe is coming on, it looks like. Looks like Mbappé is coming off. Standing ovation for Kylian Mbappé as he gets off. Morocco still passing from the defense. Okay, now they're moving the ball a bit faster. Intercepted. Olise on the counter. Olise has time on the ball. Spreads it for Desire Dewey on the left. Desire crossed it. Hoping to find Jean-Philippe Matthys. But it's intercepted and Morocco come from the back. Close down again in the midfield. Yeah. 12 minutes to go for Morocco. I don't know what they're going to do, guys. Better move that ball faster. You see them just passing to each other. Like Portugal. Yeah, Portugal pissed me off, man. Portugal pissed me off. That manager, Martinez. Oh my God. First of all, you're playing Ronaldo 90 minutes. He can barely run. He can't drop back. He can't do anything except position himself for a goal. The ball comes in. Morocco wins it in a dangerous position in the box. Cleared out. Morocco blocked, intercepted a dangerous pass. Morocco were almost through into the box. And Bakola has come on, actually. Bakola on the left, trying to counter. Gives it to Olise. Olise spreads it back to Bakola. Bakola on the left in the box. Squares it back. It just bounces in front of everyone and goes for a corner kick for France. That was good from Bakola. Yo, Mbappé had better not be injured because that's going to be another problem. Yeah, Morocco just don't have any answers for France. Yo, that Portugal game. And then in the dying minutes, they were still doing pass to the side. You're losing 1-0. You're facing elimination. You're passing, like, you passing to the side, passing to this. Like, I don't understand why these people are obsessed with setting up a play. Just send it into the box. Look at it, send it into the box. Dangerous. Upamecano almost scored. I mean, Mateta. That's actually Mateta. Not Upamecano. Mateta almost scored, but Bono got it. It wasn't an attempt. It just landed awkwardly in the box and ended up into the goalkeeper's hands. Morocco come from the back. 10 minutes to go for France to advance to the semi-final. Morocco trying to be clever in the midfield. So they're still in the midfield though. Maintaining possession. Urgency. Move that ball faster, Morocco. Move it faster and into the box. I know you don't want to lose the ball for, you could end up getting a counter. But you got to risk it right now. Ball comes into the box, headed out by the French defender. Throw in for Morocco. Throw in for Morocco. Yeah, France have been the better team over 90 minutes, honestly. There is no, you can't really say. Free kick for Morocco in a dangerous position on the left-hand side of the pitch. Got Chumeni. Chumeni is on the bench. They didn't even play him. Damn, that chip inside the ball can accurately measure ball speed and all that. You can imagine. Even censoring if anything else touched it. And a Hakimi on the dead ball situation. Almost close to the corner kick. Sends the ball into the box. Headed but blocked. Cleared out by the French defense. Morocco let it bounce and keep possession. Spreads it back to the left side. Hakimi on the left side. Hoping to send it in. Blocked. Takes another touch. But manages to find another Moroccan player in the center. Drives it into the box. Referee calls it back for a free kick. Foul on Hakimi. Shootable distance for Morocco. Let's see the Morocco fans praying. Like Hakimi on the dead ball. On the dead ball free kick situation. Sends it, so it's square. Is it? Shot on target, but saved by Magnan. Yeah, wasn't a terrible idea. I first thought it was gonna I thought he had wasted the free kick, but it actually went on target, but it was saved. And Morocco still have possession. They're coming back. That's the first save, actually, Magnan has had to make in the whole game against Morocco. Yeah, Hakimi back on the dead ball situation. Corner kick for Morocco. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Yeah, looks like a dad, man. He has tucked in his pants. Yeah, Jean-Philippe. Hakimi on the dead ball. Sends it into the box. They won the ball in the air, but off target. Off target was close though. Nice attempt by Morocco. It didn't test the goalkeeper, but it was a good attempt. Substitution for Morocco. Talbi off for Sibai. Yeah, Morocco, you're going home. The last African team on the World Cup. I mean, you got to quarterfinals. That was pretty good. Although Africa wants to win it, man, we need to win it. We're not looking for quarterfinals anymore. We're thinking, can we win the World Cup? Someone predicted earlier in the stream, 3-1, but it's 2-0 now, I guess. And then Morocco coming in to attack. Subai trying to send the ball into the box, but ends up in the hands of Magnan. Magnan hoping to start a counter. Super quick finds Dembele on the right side, on the left side rather. Finds Bakola. Bakola on the left side. Bakola is trying to cut in. Carries the ball. Finds Olise. Olise tried to scoop it in, but goal kick for France. Yeah, Olise I don't think has a goal this World Cup. I think he has only a couple of assists. Goal kick for Morocco. France making a change too. Conde coming up for Malo Gusto. Mr. Gusto. Rumor has it he made big moving from Chelsea. I mean, I kind of want him to stay. We don't have a bunch of players. As a Chelsea fan, we don't have a lot of players, man. Enzo Fernandez looks like he's leaving. Real Madrid rejected him though, but we don't know where that drama is going to end. Olisa in the midfield trying to dribble past Moroccan players. Dribbles past one. Finds Dembele. Dembele tried to slide it in for Mateta, but intercepted. Hakimi trying to start an attack for Morocco, but intercepted by Bakola on the left side. Bakola is running with it towards the Morocco defense. Mateta is joining him. Bakola shoots. Saved. Bono saves it. On target. Yeah, Morocco has to open up and attack, but they're going to leave spaces at the back, which Bakola is exploiting. Mbappé has ice on his foot. I hope it's just precaution, because if he gets injured, that would be crazy. I don't think he's injured, though. Corner kick for France. Dembele sends it in. Mateta won it, but off target. Morocco come from the back. I think, man, body language, has Morocco given up? Maybe. They're not even moving the ball super quick anymore. But they're still moving. France potentially has a clean sheet to keep now. Okay, Morocco passing the ball in midfield, hoping to get some space, close down, and France wins the ball back in their own defense, and the goalkeeper clears it, throw into Morocco in midfield. 20 attempts for France on 4 in comparison to Morocco's 4 attempts. Yeah, Morocco trying to cross the ball into the box, headed out to the and it ends up in Mignon's hands. Man, France is in the semis. It's looking like it's safe to say now that France is in the semis. Game hasn't yet ended, but it's safe to say. I mean, I don't see Morocco really scoring 2 goals against France in this game. Like, they barely did anything at 0-0. And then 2-0, you expect them to get some kind of mojo in the dying minutes and turn it into a whole Argentina-Egypt situation. I doubt. It's going to remain 2-0. 6 minutes at a time. 6 minutes at a time. Bakola deep in France and Morocco's half. Close down the pass back to France's defenders. Saliba has it. Gives it to Doué. To Gusto. Is that Doué? Yeah, I think it's Desiree Doué, actually. Still on the pitch. Magnan, ball goes back to Magnan. Magnan goes long, searching for Bakola. Goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, Morocco fans looking disappointed, man. I mean, you made it this far, man. You still had a good World Cup, I would say. You reached the quarterfinals. Yeah, I mean, being knocked out by France is like understandable because France is like super good. Anyway, Morocco trying to maybe send in one last of their attacks, and they're managing to pass the ball around inside the French box, hoping to find the space. France closes them down, cleared by Digne. Corner kick to Morocco. Yeah, it's too late. I mean, who knows? Right now, this World Cup is on vibes. It ends on vibes. If a goal comes in the dying minutes, they increase more minutes. Like you get like 1 or 2 extra minutes when you score in additional time. And if you score after that, maybe, who knows, they extend it. Like, what do you do? That's another question I've been scratching my head about. Like, it's 5 minutes, 6 minutes additional time. France in the attack. But Bakola slows it down. Finds Dembele. Dembele has played 90 minutes. Like, this additional time is vibes. If someone scores in like the 5th minute of additional time, they might be inclined to add on another minute. Now, if you score in that added minute, what happens? Are you going to add again? And again, like, does it not stop somewhere? Anyway, France in the attack. Rabiot tries to ready for Mateta. Mateta closed down quick. Yeah, looks like Morocco has given up. Morocco trying to pass it from the back. Moving the ball a bit quicker. Spreads it to the left side. Handball from the Morocco player. And France move it quick. They find Olise. Olise is carrying it in the midfield. Olise now just playing some relaxed type of way, you know. Spread to the left for Bakola. Bakola spreads it back, actually. And the ball finds Magnan back in defense. France just hoping to now run down the clock. Dembele in the midfield with a lot of space. Gives it to Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué back to Dembele in the midfield. Desiree Doué gives it to Mateta. Mateta creates space, but saved by Bono. Yeah, Morocco has given up, really. They're not even, like, doing anything anymore. Anyway, they come back. Morocco carries it back to the attack. Close down. Rabiot sends it to Olise on the right side. Olise accidentally kicks it out, throwing. Man, Bono has had a good competition. Bono has really had a good competition. The Moroccan goalkeeper. But they met France. They met France too early. If they had met like a Switzerland, for sure. Oh, Morocco tries to go long. Mike Dan was off his line. Moroccan player tried to shoot from halfway line. Hoping to catch the French goalkeeper off his line, but it goes out. I mean, why not? You know, your team is losing 2-0. There's really nothing going on. You might as well. You know, the other thing is that France haven't yet met. They haven't yet been forced to go into that extra gear, which is dangerous because you don't know how you're going to react because you haven't been tested. They should have been tested. Like, now imagine you meet like someone who just disorganizes you guys and you don't know how to really react and win the game out of desperation. You know, at least if you've had such a game before, it gives you. And at least wins it deep in his own half. Free kick to France. Like, if you've had to struggle for a win before, I mean, it builds up confidence for the next one. But if you've just been cruising, just beating everyone. You haven't met someone who makes you struggle, like an Argentina, or England, or I think it's only Argentina that might give France a hard time. They can get you on an off day and beat you, you know. But at the same time, that's how one person can look at it. On France in attack, one last attack. Olise hoping to shoot, but goes out. Full time 2-0. France win it. Mbappé and Dembele. France back in the semi-finals for the World Cup 2026. Full time 2-0. Morocco going back home. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But like, if a team like, if you've met hardship before, I mean, you could be able to beat the player. But now, like, if you've been cruising, you don't know how you may react when you find a strong team. But yeah, it looks like only France, like Argentina, that can really stop France, really. Third successive semi-final. Yeah, this has been another game at the Crimson Tin Post. Thank you for watching with me. I hope you had a good time. You know, this game was pretty entertaining. Not entertaining, I would say, but it had some moments. So stick around for the match reaction. It's coming up next. And yeah, it's been a good game. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we might be back for the England game. I think it's tomorrow. Mate. But yeah, because that's going to be a doozy. Haaland versus Harry Kane. I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it on stream, but yeah, that would be a nice one to stream though. But anyway, watch out for the match reaction. See you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me if you have. And the Crimson Chain out. Or the Crimson Chain Post out. You know, there's Crimson Chain, the comic book reference. So I gotta like make the distinction. But anyway.